Breaking news. While the leaders of the emerging economies are gathering in South Africa, Putin of Russia is absent due to an outstanding arrest warrant. Starting on Tuesday, leaders from the BRICS group of emerging economies will gather in South Africa for a three-day summit without Russian President Vladimir Putin. Even though this is the first in-person meeting of the bloc since before the COVID-19 pandemic, Putin will be participating via video call because an arrest warrant was issued for him in March by the International Criminal Court for the abduction of children from Ukraine, making travel to South Africa difficult. As the bloc, which accounts for 40% of the world's population and 30% of global economic output, considers an expansion, its members, including Xi, Lula da Silva of Brazil, Modi of India, and Ramaphosa of South Africa, will be present in person. On Wednesday, that will be the main topic of discussion at the summit meeting in Sandton, the financial district of Johannesburg. Saudi Arabia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates are just a few of the more than 20 countries that have reportedly applied to join the bloc, according to South African officials. A larger BRICS is seen as a policy favored by China and Russia in light of their deteriorating relations with the West, though the 5 BRICS countries will need to agree on the criteria for new members before any countries are admitted. Brazil, Russia, India, and China, the BRICS, came together in 2009. In 2010, South Africa was included. About 1,200 delegates from the 5 BRICS nations and dozens of other developing countries were welcomed Tuesday when South African Minister of Trade and Industry Ibrahim Patel officially opened the summit. Ramaphosa claims that more than 40 world leaders will attend the three-day summit. Putin will make a speech and actively participate, according to Dmitry Peskov, a spokesman for the Kremlin. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will also be present. Antonio Guterres, the Secretary-General of the United Nations, is also expected to show up. On Tuesday, a business forum kicked off the summit proper, and by the afternoon, Xi, Lula, Modi, and Ramaphosa were all scheduled to meet for the first time at the Sandton Convention Center. On Tuesday night, they'll have a retreat at the posh Summer Place estate in Johannesburg's posh Hyde Park neighborhood. Xi, who has slowly resumed international travel following the easing of China's COVID-19 restrictions, was scheduled to meet with Ramaphosa in Pretoria, the South African capital, on Tuesday. From there, he will travel 60 kilometers, 37 miles, through Gauteng, the most economically significant province in South Africa, to reach the summit in Johannesburg. The Tupolev Tu-22, Russia's premier long-range bomber, has been the subject of widespread media attention recently. Images of the supersonic fighter jet in flames have gone viral online. Ukrainian drone footage shows the moment the bomber is destroyed. Russia has also confirmed that the bomber was shot down. Keep an eye out for further developments. An Ukrainian reconnaissance vessel was destroyed by a Russian Su-30 fighter jet in the Black Sea. As the ship got closer to Russia's gas production facilities, the fighter jets swooped in and attacked. Meanwhile, in Moscow and the Crimea, Russian air defenses destroyed Ukrainian drones. Find out what's happening next in the war between Russia and Ukraine by watching this video.